Yeah. Hi guys. Good evening, all of you. Hope all of you can hear me. Anyone, guys? Can you please confirm? Is I'm audible, guys? Hello.
Hello. Yes, audible.
Is I'm audible?
Yes.
Right. Right. Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Just give me a second. Okay. So yeah. So guys, like, just give me a second. Okay. Fine. Okay. So guys, like, we'll continue with the last session, guys. So if anyone has missed the yesterday's class, guys, so don't worry about that. Yesterday is a very basic demo session. So just I started with a very basic level of introduction to what is data science. So once again, a quickly a 5 minutes review I'll do it, guys. Just whatever the recap I'll going to do that. So what we discussed in the yesterday's class, guys. So I didn't started with any practical implementation. So what is data science, guys? As I simply to say that in data science, what we are going to do, guys, simple. It is not like a programming language, writing a program and executing the program and getting some implementation. It is nothing but what we can say is, guys, a data science is nothing but it is one of the interdisciplinary field where we are going to use a various techniques we are going to learn, like mathematical and statistical techniques, some kind of a methodologies we are going to use, guys. And apart from that, we are going to use a various systems we are going to use. We'll take the help of a different types of algorithms, and we are going to learn a different types of processing techniques we are going to learn. So all these we are going to use for what is the main target is nothing but mainly to get some insights from the data, guys. So insights from the data means getting some understanding about the data, getting some knowledge from that particular data. So what is the story behind the data? So if the data is a very small data set, and if the data is going to be having a very small data is there, you can easily, we can do it manually, guys. But whenever the data is very large, where humans cannot handle that kind of a data, so what we are going to do, guys, we are going to take the help of the machines to study the data, guys. So what is the main purpose of getting some insights from the data, guys? If you can able to get some insights from the data, we can take some kind of an predictions can be gets done, guys. Based on the insights of the data, what we are going to do, guys, we are going to create some kind of an predictive models we are going to create. That is what we do it in our data science. So, and if anyone missed yesterday's class, guys, don't worry. As I already said that you will get the recorded video also from my backend team. We'll get a follow-up mail. In the follow-up mail, you are going to get the recorded videos, guys. Whatever the sessions we taken yesterday, all that sessions recording will be shared to you as a link. You can just go through the link and you can verify. Just a hardly 45-50 minutes of class I have taken, guys, not more than that. So for that also, I have told you one use case also. I have explained you the example, guys. Like that is nothing but when I go to a bank, the loans department, what the bank loans department will do, guys, whenever a customer comes to a loan, whenever customer applies for a loan, so whether to decide whether the loan approval should be yes or whether loan approval should be no for a particular customer, how this decision will be taken. So simple to say that study the past customers data, guys. Past customers will be there, no? So who has taken the loans, and among that particular past customers, who paid the particular loan EMIs promptly, who has delayed, who has not paid the EMIs. Okay, if you study those particular data, guys, we'll get some kind of an insight from the data. So once you are able to understand the past customers' behavior, based on that, whenever a new customer comes, whether to approve the loan or whether should not approve the loan, that we can decide with the help of the whatever the insights we have got from the past data. So who is going to study the data, guys? The machines are going to study the data. That's why we are going to use a technique, what we are going to call it as. I said that no, guys. We use as various techniques we are going to use. One of the technique we are going to use is a machine learning we are going to use it, guys. So main important in our data science course is, guys, the machine learning. So what is machine learning is going to be, guys? Data was given to the machine. Data was given to the machine. Machine is going to study the data and it is going to give you some insights. Based on the insights, we can do some kind of a prediction. So what could that means? Everything can be prediction, guys. We can do some kind of a prediction based on the past customers data, what we can do. In a simple example, I said that whether to predict tomorrow whether it will rain or not, whether we have a question, will it rain? So tomorrow will it rain or not? How can you predict it? It depends on the what is going to be the last 10 days climatic conditions. So let us say that there is a match, there is a cricket match is going on, some sports. So whether this team A is going to wins or not. So whenever the team A is going to wins or not, how can you decide it, guys? So it is not just by it is going to be not just by tossing a coin. So what is the team members? So how many players are there? What are the strengths of the players? So what is the weakness of the other opposite team? Okay, in the past, how many times they have played? So out of that, how many of them has been won by team A? How many of them has been lost by the team A? Depending on that only, no, we can predict. Yes, so we know that, right? Before going for a before the match starts, so there is a prediction is there. So 59% chances that this team will win, and 49% chances that, or 41% chances that this team is going to win. Sometimes it is going to be 80% chances that this team A will win, and the 20% of chances that the team B will win. How it is decided? Based on the past, whatever from the last 10 matches, how their performance was there, all these things, depending on that, it will be there. So machine learning is a very simple technique, guys. By understanding the past data, whatever the past data was there, if you understand that particular past data, we'll get some kind of an insights. Based on that particular insights, we can do some kind of a prediction. Even a movie, whether the movie will be hit or flop. So depending on the actors, directors, okay, the crew members, depending on that, we can predict it. So last 10 movies from this director has been flops. So this movie also high chances that it is going to be flop. Or the last 10 movies with the same direction, with the same crew members, it is a super hit movie. So in the next movie, it is going to be a hit. Like that, everything is analyzed from the past only, guys. That is what we are going to do that. Okay. So this is what I just discussed in the last class, guys. Just a little bit detailed discussion I have done. And I have taken some few questions from some of the participants. They have a different questions. So I have just taken up some 10 minutes of questions. 10 minutes I have taken the questions, and we ended the session yesterday, guys. Okay. So today, as part of the today's session, guys, as I said that today I'm going to just add up a little bit a technical terminologies I'm going to add up, guys. And along with that, I'm also going to share you all the course details and all these things I'm going to share you for the today's session, guys. Okay, fine. So before going to the discussion, guys, any questions from your side? If you have any questions, guys, I can just take up some few questions and they can start up the discussion, guys. No questions? Okay. No, okay. So let us go ahead, guys. Yep. So what we are trying to discuss for the today's class is, guys, I'm not going to go at a very higher level. Just it is going to be a very basic introduction, guys. Like whenever you want to, as I said that if everything is done by the machine itself, then what is your work, guys? So there are some steps involved here now. Machines are going to learn with the help of the data what we have given. So first of all, before giving it to the machine, so we have some kind of an work is there, guys. Some pre-processing work will be there. Even pre-processing and after the post-training also, we are having a lot of work will be there. So just to understand the concept, guys, what are the skills we are going to learn in our data science program? Whether it is a machine learning, whether it is a deep learning, whether it is a AI, whatever it may be, guys, there are some standard steps will be there, guys. There are some standard steps will be there. I'll tell you, guys, later you'll understand it. What is machine learning? What is deep learning? What is AI? All these things we'll study it in the later classes. But whether you are applying a machine learning application or a deep learning application or a AI application, the steps are going to be a common steps will be there, guys. A sequence of steps. If you want, you can search in the online. So what are the steps what are the steps involved in machine learning? What are the steps involved in the deep learning? What are the steps involved in the AI? Same steps and same concepts will come, guys. So let me tell you, some 8 steps will be there, guys. Out of these 8 steps, 7 steps need to be done by the machine learning expert. That means manually we have to do, guys. Only one step is done by the machine, guys. So don't think that directly if you feed the data to the machine is going to study the data and directly we can do the prediction. Not like that, guys. There are 8 steps are there. Out of that 8 steps, one step will be done by the machine. The remaining 7 steps need to be done manually by the machine learning expert. So that is your expertise. So today I'm going to tell you what are the steps involved in that, guys. So step 1. Let us say that we are given a task. Let us talk about the same task, guys. So my bank wants to identify whenever before giving a loan, the bank want to identify whether this customer is having a chances of becoming a defaulter or chances of becoming a non-defaulter. So how do you develop such kind of a predictive model, guys? So first step 1. First of all, what we have to do, guys, we have to collect the data, guys. That is nothing but what we call it as data collection. So it looks to be very easy, guys. That means by looking at the terminology, sir, it is very just a small concept of data collection. It's very easy. No, guys. Nowadays, the data is coming from previously, guys, some years before. Data means only just like a CSV or just like an Excel or just like some database system. Nowadays, it is not like that. There are so many different types of storage types are coming, guys. There are different formats are coming, guys. So for example, so data collection, that means, first of all, we have to know how to collect the data from various systems. Like examples, guys, it is maybe some kind of a files. Files means so many different types of files nowadays coming, guys. CSV, Excel sheet, JSON file, XML file, or it may be a SAS file, or it may be a Stata file, or it may be SPSS. Like that, there are so many files are there, guys. There is going to be some different files we can write it, guys. So as a machine learning expert, you have to know how to collect the data from different types of file systems. Not only files, guys, databases, like different types of databases like Oracle, or it may be MySQL, or it may be SQL Server, or it may be DB2. Like that, nowadays, we are having so many different types of database systems are there, guys. Not only that, even nowadays, one of the most popular storages are cloud. Like it may be some kind of a cloud storages like of Azure, or it may be Amazon Web Services, or it may be a Google Cloud Platform, etc., etc. So as a machine learning expert, you should know how to do the data collection from various types of systems. It may be a files, it may be a databases, or it may be a cloud, or so many other different type of storages are there. Nowadays, mostly your data is going to be there in the cloud format, guys. Different clouds we are using, or apart from the database systems, always as well as the file systems also we are going to use. So as part of our training program, this data collection is also one important technique, guys. So we are going to learn various different type of systems we'll use, how to get the data from CSV, Excel sheet, JSON file, XML file, databases, cloud storages, etc. we are going to do, guys. So this is done manually by the user. As a data expert or a machine learning expert, we have to do it manually. System or machine cannot directly pull the data, or they cannot extract the data, guys. Manually, we have to do that. Then step 2. After collecting the data, after you are loaded the data, then what we have to do, guys? Simple, don't think that directly I can give this data to my machine. First of all, before giving the data to the machine, first what you have to do, guys, verify whether the data is in a proper format or not, guys. Whether the data is sufficient for the machine to learn. Simply, if you feed the data, machines can't study it effectively, guys. There should be some process. For example, in our school days, we have some textbooks will be there. So before giving the textbooks to us, there will be some experts will be there. So who will verify the topics, who will verify the content of the textbooks? Okay, as this particular concepts of this textbook will help the student to learn. Same as it is, we also have to do some analysis on the data, guys. Analysis means we are not trying to understand the data, guys. We are just verifying whether the data is in a proper format or not. Is the data is sufficient or not? Is there any outliers are there? Is there any invalid or inconsistent data is there? Is there any data was missing in that particular data sets? All these things we have to verify, guys. That is nothing but what we call it as data analytics. Data analytics, guys. Data analytics nothing but just we are trying to understand or we are trying to verify whether the data is in a proper format or not. Sometimes some kind of an irrelevant data will come, guys. Some kind of an outliers data will come. Then we have to identify all these things only by doing some analysis. After doing the analysis, sometimes, guys, we have to clean up the data. Why? Because the data is having some issues, guys. So we have to clean up them. Like, for example, there is some missing data is there. So whenever there is a missing data is there, how to handle them? What shall I do? Shall I remove the missing rows or shall I replace some of the missing values? Generally, that is what we call it as data imputations, what we call it as. Like that, there are some outliers are there. So what shall I do with that outliers? That is nothing but what we call it as data cleansing. So if you want, you can verify, guys. Open the Google and type what are the steps involved in the machine learning implementation or in developing of machine learning applications. The same steps will come, guys. First, collect your data, then analyze your data. Then if you require some kind of a cleaning of data. Sometimes these are all some kind of a skills, guys. So data collection is a skill. Data analytics is a skill. Data cleansing is a skill. We are not learning any software. We are not learning any tools. So why should I, how should I replace the missing value? What are the, which values are going to be the meaningful replacement? Why should I replace this value? Why should I replace this value with this value only? So we are going to learn all these particular mathematical and statistical techniques we are going to learn. After the data cleansing is over, one of the major and one of the important skill, guys, to get some more and more understandable from the data, one of the main important skill which we require is, guys, data visualization. We have to visualize the data. Without having this visualization skill, you can't go for analysis, guys. We can't go for machine learning. Very important is data visualization. Without having the visualization, we cannot work with the data, guys. We cannot work with the data science. One of the major skill is going to be data visualization. Some people get said out, sir, you saying that data visualization means, are you going to learn any Power BI or any data visualization tools? No, guys. We are not going to learn any data. We are not going to prefer to learn any tools or any softwares, guys. We completely depends only on one simple language called as Python. Everything is done with the help of the Python only, guys. Even including data visualization also, guys. Even including data visualization also, we are doing everything with the help of Python only. No tools, no softwares we are going to use. So collect your data. How to collect the data, guys? With the help of the Python. How do you do the analytics, guys? With the help of Python. How do you do the data cleansing? With the help of Python. How do you do the data visualization? With the help of Python. So all these are going to be comes under one of the pre-processing steps, what we call it as, guys. This is what we call it as an EDA, exploratory data analysis. It is what we call it as, guys, exploratory data analysis, guys. For example, after completion of these 4 steps, guys, these particular 4 techniques or the whatever the 4 skills you have learned, you can apply for the jobs like data analyst job. You can apply, guys. So as a data analyst, these are the 4 skills we require, guys. Getting the data, analyzing the data, cleaning of data, and visualization of the data. If you have these particular 4 skills, guys, you can become a data analyst. Data analyst requires these skills only, guys. These 4 skills. You have to collect the data, you have to analyze the data, we have to do some cleaning, and we have to do the data visualization. Then you can become a data analyst. Then once this EDA is done, what is this EDA, guys? Stands for exploratory data analysis. That means we are analyzing the data. What you are analyzing the data? We are not trying to understand the data, guys. We are only just verifying whether the data is in a proper format such that the machines can learn. If it is not like that, we have to do some cleanup and we have to just modify the data accordingly. Then the next step, guys. Now the main important step, guys. All these steps are done by the manually we have to do it only, guys. Then the fifth and the main important step is, guys, this is the step where the model, my machine is going to learn, guys. That is nothing but what we call it as model training, or what we are going to call it as the model fitting, what we are going to call it as, guys. This is the step where the machine is going to learn, guys. So many people may have a doubt saying that, sir, do you want to write a lot of code for this? You generally, your expectation is this is a very high level and very complex coding we have to write, like a something like an which is going to be some robotics or something like that. This step is very simple, guys. We'll just ask the model to learn. Model is going to learn, guys. You don't believe it, it is only just one line of code, guys. We'll say model.fit. What is that? We'll see it later, guys. Model.fit, which is going to be x comma y. So see any machine learning code, guys. Model.fit, there will be x and y will be there. What is that x and y? What is that x? What is the y? We'll see that later. That's it, guys. This is a step. If you run this step, guys, immediately the model will learn something from the data, guys. That is what we call it as model training, model fitting, which it is done by the machine, guys. We just only ask the instruction, learn. I'm asking some learn. Immediately the machine will learn, guys. But after the machine has learned something from the data, immediately we cannot say that we cannot use it directly, guys. That means I don't know how much extent that insights are correct. How much extent that insights are working, we don't know, guys. That's why what we have to do, guys, as I said that, no, guys, this is post training, guys. This is pre-training. This is post training, guys. Evaluation of model performance. That means how much extent this model has learned, how much extent this model can be applicable to the real scenarios. That is what we call it as evaluation of model performance, isn't it? So once we went to the school, after our learning is completed, the teachers are going to evaluate us by conducting a test. So how much extent you have learned in the classroom, or how much extent you have learned during our explanation. So to evaluate it, they will conduct a test. Here also the same thing, guys. We do some kind of, and maybe you heard, guys, training and testing. These are the some of the terminologies which we'll use it, guys. That is what we call it as evaluation of model performance. Okay, let us say that my model is performing only 80% efficiently. So what I will try to do, there are some techniques are there to improve the performance, guys. That is nothing but what we are going to call it as improving of model performance. So from 80%, by applying some techniques will be there, guys. Using the techniques, we can improve to 90% or 95%. So like in our school days also, same thing. Let us say that a test was conducted. A student has got 80%. Then what the teacher will do? So in which way, why that particular 20% was decreased, where he is doing the mistakes, to identify them and make some more and more practice. So in this chapter, in this topic, he is getting less marks. So improve more and more practice in these particular concepts, so that he will get more marks for the next exam. Same as it is here also, we'll try to improve the model performance. And finally, this is going to be deployed, guys. So deployment, we can be done in the either a local machine deployment we can do, or either it can be done at a cloud level we can do it, guys. If it is local machine, means only from that machine only I can use the model. If it is there in the cloud, I can use across the world, I can use it, guys. Even these steps are also going to be done by manually by the machine learning expert only. This is the only step which is done by the, which is performed by the machine, guys, automatically by the machine. Remaining all the 7 steps we have to do it, guys. So this is the pre-training and this is post-training, guys. So before the model goes for training or before the machine goes for learning, collect the data, clean up the data, analyze the data, visualize the data as you want to understand the data more. And after that, go for the model fitting or model training. After the model has learned, evaluate how much extent it has learned correctly, how much efficiently the model has learned, evaluate it. How to do that, we'll discuss it. And after that, if it is possible, improve the model performance and then perform the deployment process, guys. So this is what the main important steps. In that, only one step is done by the machine, guys. In the process, I said that data was given to the machine. Machine is going to give you the insights. Based on that, we can do the prediction. But actual process is going to be, this is a process, guys. Just for a small confirmation, I'm showing you. Go open your Google browser, any browser you can open it, guys. And simply what you do is, guys, simple. It is going to be what are the steps. What are going to be the steps involved, or what are the steps involved in AA project you say, or a data science project you say, or a machine learning project you say, does not matter. For example, I said data science project. What are the steps involved in the data science project, guys? So see there, whether they say 5 steps or 7 steps or 10 steps does not matter, guys. Concept is going to be the same as it is. Just I'm giving only outline only, guys, not a detailed information. Open some link, guys. Any link you can open it, guys. Just I'm opening some random link only. I have been opened here now. Just give me a second. All right. So 5 steps or 6 steps does not matter, guys. Have a look at the particular steps first of all, guys. This is nothing but defining the problem. That is, defining a problem is nothing but first understanding the problem statement. That does not have any importance for us. Mainly, what are going to be the main important steps, guys? As I said, the data collection and data preparation, guys. Data collection and the data preparation, guys. So in data analysis and all these things, see, guys, what we have to do? Data cleansing, data integration, some kind of a feature engineering, all these things, what we are going to do, guys. As I said, that data exploration and analysis, what we have to do, guys. So explore the data and just do some kind of an analysis and all these things, what we have to do. And after that, what we have to do, guys? Model building and the model evaluation. So building a data model, after that, evaluate your model. And then if it is possible, improve the model performance. See, data scientists should also perform a thorough analysis of the model strengths and the weakness. This includes the assessing the potential bias or errors, determining the model interpretability, and identifying the areas for improvement. And finally, we are going to do the deployment and the maintenance. Where we have to deploy, guys, either it is going to be in the normal local systems we can deploy, or either we can go for something called as a cloud deployment and all these things, what we can do. So 7 steps or 8 steps does not matter, guys. So wherever you go, does not matter. What is the data science project? Somebody says that there are 7 steps are there. Somebody says that there are going to be 8 steps are there. Does not matter, guys. So see, 8 steps there are talking about that. 8 steps. So 7 steps does not matter, guys. See, the concept is finally the same, guys. Understand the business, that is, put it aside, get your data. After getting the data, explore and clean up your data. And apart from that, we have to just enrich your data. So it is going to be some kind of an extracting some future engineering and all these things, whatever we have to do. Finally, we have to do some kind of a model training, get prediction and all these things, what we have to do, guys. So anyhow, finally, we'll see the applications later. But for the timing, just it is going to be just an idea to understand the concept, guys. Okay. So these are going to be 7 or 8 steps, what we have to do in, guys. In that, only one step is done by the machine. Remaining all the 7 steps we have to do, guys. Feeding the data to the machine, analyzing the data, apart from the data cleansing, the whatever exploration of your data, all the EDA process has to be done. It is like a pre-training before the model goes for training. Once the model goes for training, evaluating how much extent the model has learned, is it possible to improve the performance? If it is everything is fine, so deploy the model. So these are all going to be the post-training models, what we have to do, guys. So this is the main important steps that are involved in the as part of the technical aspects, guys. Don't worry, all this we are going to do with the help of the Python. So why Python we are going to use, guys? Using Python, you can do data collection. Using Python, you can do analysis. Using Python, we can clean up the data. Using Python, we can do visualization. Using Python, we can do the machine learning, deep learning, everything. Using Python, we can evaluate the model performance. Using Python itself, improvement of model. Using Python only, we'll do the deployment, guys. So that is the reason why we are going to use the Python as the basic language to implement all these techniques. Here, there is no priority for Python, guys. Python does not have any priority here now. Concept will have a priority. The methodology will have a priority. To implement that particular technique or methodology, we are going to use the Python as the interface, what we are going to use it, guys. Okay. Now, coming to the course curriculum, guys. So what you can expect, that means what we are going to offer, what you can expect from our side, guys. Okay. So first, let me tell you what you can expect from our side and what we are going to provide you from our side. I'm going to tell you, guys. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to tell you that only. Just have a look into that. Just what are the details of the course I'm giving here. Have a look into that. The first one is, guys, it is going to be an online instructor-led training program. Online instructor-led training program, guys. It is not a video session. We are not going to share you any videos and ask you to learn. So we don't do like that, guys. That means after some topics, these topics you learn in the video, I'll give you the videos, you learn and come back. So it is not like that, guys. Completely starting from the first class up to the last class. It is a completely myself. I am going to be the instructor for the complete course curriculum, guys, from starting to the ending. And I was the faculty member, whom I'm going to completely handle from starting from the first to end, guys. It is a purely online instructor-led training program. Second thing is, guys, it is going to be what we are going to provide you, guys, day-to-day recording videos, guys. So just now I said I'm not going to give any recorded videos. Recorded videos means not for your learning, guys. Our batch, whatever the class that has been happened today, that batch video will be shared to you, guys. Day-to-day recorded videos will be given to you, guys. So for what purpose we are giving this? This is an online session, guys. If it is a classroom session, for example, today you missed the class. So what has happened in the last day? Next day you can come to the class and you can ask any of your batchmates what happened yesterday, what was taught in the last class. Can you give me the notes? But this is a completely online training session, guys. So nobody knows, even we don't know who are you. We don't know your faces. You don't know my faces. You don't know your batchmates also. So what happened is some technical reason, guys. For technical issues will be there, right? Internet issues, power issues will be there. Sometimes audio, video, internet, anything may be problem. So for some reason, today you have missed the class. So what has happened in the today's class? So to review that session, and one more thing also, right? So during online classes, what will happen, guys? So you don't take any running notes. So sometimes you are going to miss the concept. So just to review the concept, review the session, what happened. So you can just go through the recorded videos, and these recorded videos will be free of cost, but free for 1 year, guys. It is for 1 year access. It will be there. So first take it 1 year. After that, if you want to get the access, guys, you have to pay some money for that. But first of all, first 1 year, it is going to be free of cost, guys. Okay. So for 1 year, you can get these particular videos for a free of cost through Google Drive. We are going to provide you, guys. Got the point? So this session videos only, not the other session videos. And the session will be given after the completion of the class, guys, not prior to the class itself. So I'm not saying that I'll give you the tomorrow, this is the topic. So I'll give you the video, just go through the video. If you have any doubts, I'll explain it in the tomorrow's class. It's not like that. Today's class will be today's class. That recorded video only will be given to you, guys, for your reviewing of the class, or whenever you want to recap, or after the course is completed, whenever you have a doubts, you can go through that. So these are free of cost for 1 year, guys. And third thing is, as somebody is asking a question, sir, will you teach the Python? Yes. But to become a data science expert, you need not to be a Python expert, guys. So whatever the core Python concepts that are required for our data science, only up to the requirement for our data science, guys, the core Python classes will be taken in this particular batch by myself only, guys. It is going to be hardly for around 2 to 3 weeks. We are going to take it, guys, not more than that. It is not a complete Python session. And after this training program is over, you cannot call yourself as a Python expert. Even I also say that I am not a Python expert. Frankly, I'm saying that I am not a Python expert, but using Python, if you ask me to implement any machine learning application or any data science related concept, I can implement them, guys. That skill I have it. But I'm not even frankly saying, guys, I don't know how to create a class in Python. I'm not saying that I don't know. I was not that much confident in creating the class in the Python. I don't know how to create a class object, but I can use the Python to implement any one of the data science applications. I can implement it. So whatever the core Python concepts that are required, that I'm going to teach it in the classroom. Now, along with that, some people are interested in learning Python, guys. Sir, we want to learn more about the Python. Then what I have to do? Shall I join any Python course? Not required, guys. Along with my core Python classes, guys, if you want to become an expert in Python, for that, we are giving you some free videos on the complete Python, guys. On complete Python, we are going to give you guys. That will be, but you have to learn from the videos. These are not online sessions, guys. These 2 to 3 weeks, I am going to take. It is purely instructor-led classes only. Whereas these are going to be the free videos on complete Python. Approximately 170 videos are there. And these videos are not taken. These sessions are not taken by me. It was taken by Durga sir. This you are going to get a free of cost. No need to pay. Normally this cost will be around 4K, guys. You need not to pay any money for this, but this will be given an access only for 6 months through LMS system. There is an LMS system will be there. How to get the LMS access and all these things I'll tell you. Through that LMS system only, we'll get the access on this particular videos, guys. Hope all of you are able to understand, guys. Core Python concepts, I will teach it in the class. If you want to become, these are optional, guys, not mandatory. But if you are interested to learn more and more about the Python, then what you can do is, guys, you will get this 170 videos of Python training, where complete Python videos, 170 videos are there, but that will be given an access for 6 months of time. Our day-to-day data science classes, guys, they will be free of cost for 1 year. And this will come through the access from Google Drive, guys. These are all going to come with the access of Google Drive. So once you register for the course by paying the fees, you will get the access to the Google Drive, guys. And apart from this, all materials and everything, guys, all of them you can see. All the materials, the soft copies, okay, and PDFs, all these are going to be given the access from the Google Drive only. We are going to give it, guys. So all the materials, soft copies, PDFs, FAQs, okay, frequently everything, guys, every material, including everything, lot of materials are there. So everything we are going to provide you through the Google Drive access, what we are going to give, guys. And apart from that, one group also will be created, guys, Telegram group. We are going to create a Telegram group for sharing, for our knowledge sharing, for knowledge transfer. We are going to use it, guys. So if you have any quick questions, sometimes you are practicing, you got a doubt. Instead of waiting for the next day, you can just directly, you can post it in the whatever the Telegram group. So either me or somebody, maybe see something, you have some, you want some data set, guys. You want some data set because data sets are important for our training program. So let us say that you don't have a data set. So quickly, instead of waiting for some next day, what you can do is you can post it. Sir, I missed that date, some so-and-so data set. Can you share me? Either I will share it or maybe any one of the group, they can share that. Or else any questions, if you have any doubts or if you have any issues, you can just post them, guys, and which we can discuss over that. And that is not only for the end of the batch, guys. That means up to the end of the batch, it is not, the group will not be deleted after completion of the batch. Even after, as of now, I'm not giving any commitment, guys. But the groups which are created almost 3 years back, still we are maintaining that particular groups. Still, whenever they have some doubts, they will post the questions in the group, which was created after almost 3 years back. In 2021, we created. Still, as of now, the groups are still maintained in our Telegram and WhatsApp groups. We are maintaining it, guys, for our knowledge sharing and for quick doubts clarification. We are going to do, guys. And obviously remaining, we can say whatever the assignments and whatever the assessments will be there. So there will be some kind of an assignments and assessments will be given, a lot of case studies and all these things we are going to do, guys. Almost all data science is like a case studies only, guys. Every example is a case study, we can say that. So case studies and which is going to be use cases and all these things we are going to do as part of our training program. So completely end to end, guys. Don't worry about that. Don't be hurry at all, guys. Don't be hurry. Don't worry about the concepts. Everything step by step, you can spend the time, guys. And already I told you, guys, the time period for the timeline for this is almost 5 to 6 months it will take in, guys. And the course fees is going to be 16K is the course fees, guys. It is the duration of the course, and this is going to be what is the course fees, guys. So once you register for the course, you will get the access to the Google Drive. where you can get the data sets and all these things. Data sets also I'm going to share you guys. A lot of public data sets and real data sets are available. We'll share that particular data sets for our practice purpose. Not only those data sets, I'll tell you all the resources, guys. So there are so many online resources are there. So where you can get the data sets and some kind of a blogs also I'll recommend, guys. So many different types of blogs are there, which I recommend them. I'll just show you one blog, guys. Don't use it now. You cannot, even you cannot understand it. If you want, we can bookmark it, guys. So one of the best data science blog is going to be this one. What I can say it, guys, only theoretical. This is only theoretical knowledge we are going to get in, guys. This is a blog which was maintained and created by one of the professor. His name is Syed. He is one of the professor in one of the university. He is almost all having 25 years of experience. So this is the one which I follow, guys. But all of them are going to be theoretical concept. No practical will be there. No practical will be there, guys. So these are going to be predicting the future. What we have to do, guys, explaining the past is what we call it as exploration. First, we have to explain the past, and based on that, we have to go for prediction of the future, guys. This is nothing but what generally he calls it as which is going to be the data science mapping, the data mining map. And he is a person, guys. He is a person. Syed is one of the professor in one of the university in US. So he has maintaining this particular blog. It is only theoretical concept, guys. Every database, every data science terminology, we are going to get it. Apart from that, there are so many other blogs are there, which we follow, guys. It is going to be towardsdatascience.com. The name of the site itself is going to be towardsdatascience.com, guys. Everything is going to be related to data science only. Anything is going to be related to data science concept only, guys. It's what we call it as towardsdatascience.com. So all data science related terminologies, data science related concepts, only those things will be there, guys. Once if you subscribe to them, every day you will get a lot of inputs we are going to get in, guys. Every day you will get in, guys. If you have the sufficient time, you can read this part. So I'll share some important, which is going to be the blogs or which are going to be the sites which are related to that. I also, so 80%, guys, 70%, I can say 70% I'm going to teach you, guys. So 30% effort should be also from your side. It's not like just learning what I'm explaining. You should also do a lot of exploration. A lot of experiments has to be gets done, guys. And apart from that, what we are expecting from your side, guys. So obviously that is going to be, I always recommend something like a good internet connection, guys. That is what I recommend. So good internet connection, stable internet connection, guys. Internet connection, and which you have to connect from computer, guys. So it's better to log in from a computer, a laptop or a desktop. So don't log in from mobiles, guys. They are not that much effective, and they are not interesting also. It will be a little bit strain on you. So laptop or desktop is going to be better. If it is highly possible, connect with an external monitor also, guys. If it is a laptop, the laptop screen is also very small. Connect with an external laptop. I'm using an external laptop, guys. I just put my laptop beside, just close it, connect to an external laptop, and I'm going to do that every day. Regular to the class. You should be regular to the class, guys. Plus, along with that, some kind of an practice time also I recommend, guys. So at least I recommend to have somewhere around 1 hour, 1 to 2 hours of time, guys. So it may not be possible for everyone, but if you can spend 1 to 2 hours of time additional along with your class timing of 1 hour, 1 hour plus another 1 or 2 hours of time for practice, guys. Do a lot of practice. How I'm explaining the classes, you also have to execute that, do some new examples and follow the assessments. So try to attempt the assessments and assignments so that you can evaluate every time. This regular intervals. Okay, this much extent I was able to do. This much extent I was able to do. So where I'm going to be having, I have to improve my skills so that you will get some clarity about that. We don't grade you. It is only just for a self-evaluation. We'll conduct some kind of an assessments and assignments we are going to give you. It is only for your self-assessments, guys. Okay. And coming to the course curriculum, guys, I'll share you that. I'll just show you the course curriculum once. And after that, you can just go through them, guys. I'll share you the details also. So this is my course curriculum, guys, full stack data science course. So this is the Excel sheet, which I'm going to share you, guys. Just give me a minute once. I think just it was missing. Just give me a second. Just a minute once. I think. Let me open the file. Right. So this is the one, guys. You can see the duration and what are the topics we can see. So first, initially, I'll start with core Python, then some introduction to NumPy, pandas, visualization, machine learning, R language, I said that, deep learning, NLP, and Plotly and the Dash, Hadoop and Spark, chatbots development, Azure ML, Power BI, guys. So totally, these are going to be the topics what we can see, and every day-to-day topic, guys. So what are the topics are there? Each and every topic what we can see, guys. Actually, my main classes will start from here, guys. History of Python, all these things. That is the main classes which I'll start within a couple of days. Okay. So these are all course curriculum, guys. You can go through them. So main important is machine learning, guys. So these are all the machine learning topics. And after that, we are having a deep learning topics will be there, guys. And apart from that, NLP, we are going to also work with most of the whatever the recent success stories, guys, LLMs, generative AI, all these are going to be part of NLP, guys. So these NLPs, we are going to be gets working with them. And apart from that, a little bit idea about Plotly, Dash, Hadoop, and Spark, chatbots development, developing of working with Azure ML, machine learning library, the services from Azure, and some little bit introduction to Power BI also, guys. We don't go details into them, but Power BI is also one of the tool which will help you to do the data visualizations. Okay. So I'll share you this file, guys, to everyone. I can share you in that particular chat window. I'm sharing you guys. So if you want, we can just make a download of that and we can work with this, guys. Just give me a second. Just a minute once. Just give me a second. Just give me a second, guys. I'll copy this better. Right. I'm sharing the file, guys. So you can just go through that. If you have any doubts, I can take up some questions in the next class. Go through the course curriculum, guys. If you have any doubts or any clarification, so I can just discuss it in the next tomorrow's class. As well as yesterday also I have given my contact number, guys. So today also I'm just sharing the contact number and also my mail ID also, guys. If you have any further doubts or any clarification, so just what we can do it, guys. So this is going to be my mail ID also. So you can just reach me on my mail ID for any further clarification or any doubts, guys. Right. Yes, Ibrahim, will you prepare for data science certification? What kind of certification you are planning, Ibrahim? Can you just please confirm that? Any specific certification you're looking for? You don't have a like the other programming languages, we don't have a proper certification is not available on ANML. We don't have any proper certification is not available. Complete certification is not available. Like for example, if you talk about Microsoft, so there is going to be some Microsoft certifications will be there. But coming to ANML, we don't have a such kind of a proper it is there. But up to some extent, Microsoft is providing some kind of an certification is giving, but that is not a completely dedicated to machine learning, but it is some basic level of certification what we can do that. But yes, absolutely, my answer is yes. Whatever the topics that I'm going to teach you, whatever the concepts I'm going to explain in the class, so will help you to perform that kind of an certifications really. But after looking at the course curriculum and looking at that particular certification content only, I can confirm that. But maximum, I am following the industry standard course curriculum only. So it will be for industry perspective as well as any certification perspective. So my course curriculum is going to be, it's a common set. This one, guys, mostly many of the corporate companies are following also the same course curriculum. If you want, you can compare. So yes, my answer is yes for that, for your question. Yes, that will help you to crack any such kind of certifications also. You can just attempt them, guys, with this, whatever the course curriculum I'm going to discuss here now, right? Right. Anyone, guys, any questions if you have?
Hello, sir.
Yes, yeah.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes,
Presently, I'm a fourth year student pursuing my graduation in artificial
Okay.
intelligence and bachelor's degree. Sir, I have a doubt that this course definitely helps me to enrich my career.
Yes, absolutely. So for everyone, see, the thing is, as you know that the future is all about AI, machine learning, this NLP, as you know that in the recent years. So it has been become a common skill for everyone. So nowadays everyone is moving. So right now we have two options with this. So one is either data engineering, or the other one is three, we can say data engineering, data science, and one is going to be nothing but the cloud computing. Right now, as part of the industry, most of the requirements are only in this particular three areas: data science, data engineering, and which is going to be nothing but cloud computing or a cloud engineering. Only these are the three. So obviously, no doubt. So these are going to be the coming to the future. There are not already happened. These are going to be happening, already started. So a lot of research is going on, a lot of new inventions are coming, a lot of new algorithms are coming. So obviously, for everyone who are a fresher or who are experienced, whatever it may be, so the future is going to be depends on this data science and data analytics, AI, only based on this only. So obviously, it is going to helps a lot in your coming future.
Yes, sir. How much mathematics is required for learning machine learning or data
It's
science?
an
Does it require?
yeah, absolutely. The maths is required, but you need not to worry about the maths. Why? Because every algorithm is depending on the maths. If you can just understand the maths, what I'm explaining the theory, that is sufficient. You need not to be an expert, a complete expert in the maths. You need not to write any formulas or theories. Just if the maths, if you can understand it, that is sufficient. Just at least if you have a basic mathematics, right? Y equal to mx plus c, what is going to be linear algebra, what is going to be the matrix multiplications, or what is going to be derivatives concept. If you have that idea, that is sufficient. That is sufficient for our data science concepts.
Sir, right? Can I ask you another question?
Yeah, please? Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, are you teaching in offline batches, sir?
No. Offline batches we are planning, but nobody is coming to the classes. So because you know that, right?
Will be effective.
Yeah.
Yes, it will be effective in,
no. See, the thing is, after the COVID, everything has been changed. Initially, we also thought the same thing, but it is effective. See, the one is going to be forget about the money. It's a time wasting process, right? Coming to the offline classes, going back, it is not possible nowadays. As part of the current situation, it is not possible. So particularly freshers, okay, fine, because I think you are a fresher, so you have a sufficient time to come to the institute. But every working employee, so at least 1 hour and 1.5 hour traveling time, they are not we are not interested. Even we planned, when we started the classes also, but no one is coming to the classes. Hardly 4 or 5 students are coming. So for that people, we cannot mix up with online offline. That's becoming a little bit trouble for us. So maximum we are avoiding the offline classes. Maximum we are using maximum we are going for online mode only.
Sir, very recently,
Yep.
Hello.
Yes. Can you speak?
Sir, very recently I have attended an interview in Delhi. They started with the Java, sir. Initially, they started with Java.
Okay. You attended interview on this one for the data science?
No, sir. Generally, they require for a software development role, sir.
Okay, software development role means obviously general programming language, Java.
Programming.
And Java is a general
common language, but the thing is that they went for an extreme, I can say, robust. So that and also they are expecting a Java certification.
Okay.
Because I do not have any sources to guide for Java certification, which is required for me.
Let's see. It's not mandatory that every company looks for that. See, that depends on the company hiring process. Depends on the company standards also. So I don't know what is your company. You have attended, but see, whenever they want to take only the yes. Okay.
And software development.
Okay. So if the company wants to hire the more and more expertise, though, obviously the entry will go to a very the extreme level they will go.
Yeah.
So that depends on the hiring process. That depends on the requirements also. It will depend, but every company we cannot say that. It generally the interview should be at the whatever the level of experience you are having. So if you are a fresher, they have to ask about only the fresher level only. If you are experience level, then they have to go for the expertise level. Otherwise,
but the thing is that it's an extreme interview. It's my second interview, sir.
Okay.
So that's I faced like a help.
Okay. So don't worry. So because see, don't worry about that. I think you are a fresher, right? You said you are a fresher, right?
Yes,
okay, so don't worry. So attempt the interviews. We'll get to experience of how to attend it. From every interview you can just experience, and we can understand what type of questions they're asking. Depending on that, we can prepare for the next question. At least if we attend for another 2 or 3, we'll come to know about the procedure. Then it becomes easy for you.
Yeah. Sir, did your institute give any Java certification training?
I was not sure about that because as I said that I am working remotely, so I don't know about what they will do. But once we inquire in the DURGASOFT once.
Thank you.
Okay, fine. Right. Bye. Yes. Any other questions, guys? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a question. I'm a DevOps engineer. I'm trying to transition to machine learning. Yeah, so I would like to know, after completing this course, how many years of experience I can mention in my resume as a machine learning, and do you have any project like a real world project that we can implement?
Yes. We have some project of implementation, but that it's an external. That means it's a separate course. It is going to be not included in this one. Here we do one capstone project. If you want any such kind of a real-time project for your resume and all these things, we have a separate training program is there for especially for 1 month of time, where we are going to train you on the complete end-to-end how the project is going to be done with the different types of including Git and GitHubs. And apart from that, all the pipelining creations and all these things, deployment into AWS. So it is a separate course is there, a separate session is there. You have to attend that. If it is sufficient with the capstone project, you can do it in this particular batch only. If you want to get any such kind of a real project, then you have to join for a separate course, which the project is going to be included, where real-time project is going to be discussed in the training program.
When is it coming up? That project?
It will be there regularly. It will be there, but for your batch, generally after the completion of your course.
Okay.
Fine.
And how many experience?
3 years. You can put 3 years of experience with the project. Okay. Fine. Yes, Syed, as a fresher, I was not able to be selected as a data scientist directly. Absolutely, Syed, it is not possible. You have to go as a data analyst first, and then we have to go for the data scientist. You can't generally data scientist roles, even they appoint it as a data scientist also. They don't give the role as a data scientist as a fresher. First join as a data analyst and then move to the data science. Okay. Even data science includes the data analytics. So it will be helpful. So data analyst or a data science, it's as a part of the data science, you are going to learn data analyst course also. So if you opt for a data science, including the data analyst also will be there as part of your data science. So that will help you to crack the data analytics. Maybe some companies will hire, maybe not all the companies, but there is a chance that you can also get a, maybe you are not a data scientist, but you get an opportunity to work on a data science project if you have the knowledge of data science. Right?
Yeah, hi Vamsi.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, Pradeep. Yeah,
Well,
Pradeep.
I think as a fresher, they cannot put as a experience
You
holder.
can. Yeah.
Yeah, because they are fresher, they cannot show their experience, and because this course itself is going to take 3 years, including your project and all. So 3 years minimum, so they cannot be treated as a.
Yeah. But that's he's asking that. So like as I see, some companies will hire the freshers as a part of the data science project, but they may not give a role as a data scientist. That is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So they may get a role as a data, because I've seen a lot of these freshers. They are appointed in that they are working in data science project, but they don't work with the data science modules. They will work with the data visualizations, data cleansing, data analysis. Those things they are going to be doing them.
Yeah, there are various functions are there which they can think they can
Yes.
eliminate them.
Yeah.
Okay, and once it's one more question, like since when we are going to start this session in full-fledged?
It's in full-fledged session. That means, see, first
This
3
will
sessions are going to
will
be
continue?
demo sessions,
Yeah.
and maximum from Monday onwards, I'll start with the Python classes.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So just because in the first class itself, we cannot start with the Python, right? So first, what is data science, what we will learn, so that you'll get some idea. So tomorrow I'll take one more demo session. So just tomorrow also, just some few terminologies of data science, I'll tell them. And after that, from Monday onwards, I'll start with the basics of Python. I'll start with the introduction of Python.
Okay, so tomorrow's session will be in continuation with this
It's a
one.
continuation only. These are general continuations only.
Okay, so 3 days of demo sessions.
Demo sessions, yes.
Will be taking. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, fine, thanks. Same time, same link.
Yes, same time, same link tomorrow.
Sure.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yep. Any more questions, guys? Already 10:45 is the time.
Already over the time.
Yeah. Thanks all of you guys. I shared the course content also. So just go through them. If you have any further questions, I can just take up the questions tomorrow if you have any doubts. Or just you can reach me on my WhatsApp number also, guys, which I have shared you. So if you text me, or if you just text me on the number, I can just reply for your questions, guys. Fine.
Sure.
So thanks for today,
Yeah.
and we'll meet up in the tomorrow's class.
Yeah.
Thanks all of you guys.
Yeah, thanks for sharing the data.
Yeah, thanks all of you guys.